Alright guys, good to see you again. Yeah, sorry, the team hasn't sent me a new shirt yet. Should we get cracking? Yeah, Suzuka. So the season got off to an incredible start and I was up at the sharp end there as well. Running in 5th and Antonio ahead had a time penalty, so I was on for some big points. Steve-O was all over me though, so I just needed to keep him behind. What was I think 3rd in the standings at this point? In Bahrain I was 5th, even though the 2-stop was probably the wrong choice. In Jeddah I had the grid penalty after that crash with Aldebaran in qualifying, but I recovered to 7th in the race. And then in Australia, I was on the podium.
Messiah's gone down a place. F1 Adams up the 3rd. F1 Adam is in 3rd place.
This is F1 Adams' moment. He's going to go.
Oh, they both go off together. They get caught on each other's wheels. F1 Adam will hit the podium in 3rd.
Black Lab, my teammate, was an absolute legend that day, holding up the guys on fresh tyres behind. So yeah, great result, and I was full of confidence heading to Japan. I said last year that I just wanted to win one race, nothing too crazy. I didn't manage it, so that's still the goal this time around. One win. And in these opening races, it seemed my Sauber had the pace to do it.
I just want to say it's mad that Flimbob, Mr. F1 Adam, is currently in a hotel room playing this game and it's holding up. F1 Adam, who in 6th again, I think it's decent for his circumstances this week, and again, currently 3rd in the standings, just needs to keep taking on points. And F1 Adam's up into 5th as well, which is good, obviously because he's ahead of Messiah. Yeah, look at the battle behind. The two kicks want to be together. That's the new love story. Not the fact that the two Oh no!
That's fit. F1 Adam goes off. Oh.
The hotel internet has ran out.
I couldn't believe what I'd just done. Took too much curb and lost the car. A potential shot at the podium gone. It was gutting. I was 13th in the end, and things didn't get much better in Miami.
F1 Adams there. Oh, we got a big spin, and Twigs takes F1 Adam. Oh, I feel sorry for F1 Adam there because he got caught up in it. He's lost his wing. Look, he's lost the front of his wing. And he has a puncher. And he's got a puncher.
No.
F1 Adam gets a puncher from it. And unfortunately for F1 Adam, got caught in that crash with Twigs. The lights are going off, and away we go for 29 laps of Miami. As who hit the wall? Flip. F1 Adam just hit a wall and loses a part of his wing. You can see it on that left-hand side.
Somehow I managed to get 5th out of Miami after Flip put me in the wall. Then he spent the second half of the race holding me up to help Rorschach overtake me, which ultimately worked. That man is an absolute menace. Then we get to Monaco.
Bergen up there as well in 7th, looking really good. Adam is right behind. But again, as I said before, it can get to the part where it's just like a traffic jam and people are just following each other. And as Flip gets past F1 Adam. Wow.
Hey, loving it, mate. I'm just picked off F1 Adam.
Oh my god, Flip, can you overtake without hitting me for once in your life? Dude, I'm right here! Oh, for God's sake, Flip!
Spam now and just blocks everyone off. Caused the right ruckus.
Amazingly, I didn't get any damage from that, and my reversing tactic was quite effective, but my race was ruined. I managed to salvage 8th, and yeah, me and Flip had a few more comings together over the course of the season. Track limits for Flip there, stewards. It's always this guy holding me up. All he has is straight line speed. It's impossible. Yep, just pretend I'm not here. Come on. Come on. Alright, Flip, watch this. See, look, nice and clean. It's easy. You can't park there, mate. I'd love to see it. Dude, I got a warning for that. Don't tell me it was him. Do not tell me it was him that rear-ended me.
F1 Adam's got a rear puncher.
He does. He's all over the place. This isn't the first puncher F1 Adams had this season either. Look at him go.
Look at him go.
How do I feel about F1 Adam, the season, and the comments he's been making about me in the media? To be honest, he's a nice guy. I've got a lot of time for F1. But my God, does he moan after races? He really, really moans. I mean, it's the smallest of incidents, the smallest and slightest of contact that usually he's at fault for. But he'll come in the chat, he'll give it the big I am, saying how he'd have won this race, he'd have won that race, he'd have done this, he'd have done that. To be honest, the feeling I get from that, it's pot kettle and black, to be honest. He's not such a clean driver himself. He completely took me out at Monza last year. Totally reckless driving, totally disregarding the safety of his fellow drivers. Nothing like the sort of situations that he's been referring to regarding me, which, to be honest, slight touches, love taps, you might say.
It's fun having a rival though. Ultimately, we are fairly evenly matched, so yeah, we're often in the same place at the same time. He's always causing me aggro in the races, but I kind of hope he sticks around. I haven't really gotten close to getting that win yet though, but at Sauber we were quietly confident in the run up to the mid-season break. The car was handling well, so we just needed to convert it into some big results.
If we watch from Pinbot, we can see what's going on. There's Duke's there as well. This is mad. Oh, someone locks up. Who's gonna...
These boys aren't giving an inch.
Oh, it's mad. And F1 Adam and Black Lab are just like bystanders. They're there, but it's like hard to get involved because everyone's side by side.
Me and Black Lab were well in the fight for the sprint race win, but it was so congested we just never found a way through. Decent points though, so can't be unhappy with that. And in the main race, things were looking really promising as I got up to third early on and was battling with Aldebaran and the new Messiah ahead.
Alright, Messiah and Aldebaran still battling back and forth. There's F1 Adams there as well.
F1 Adam could get the chance to take
Go on,
the lead.
Adam. Go on, Adam. Take Aldebaran.
Get this win. Get this win. The tagline for Adam's video. He'll do it at the end of the season. It'll be F1 Adam. Will he finish the story?
F1 Adam's one goal in this league is to get one race win. That is it. That's all he wants.
That is the story.
Single...
Will he finish it?
After the pit stops, we were in a colossal scrap with Aldebaran. This is the reigning champion who had won pretty much every race this year up to this point.
And Aldebaran takes the first win of the F1 24 season. Aldebaran will go over the line, 10-second penalty, and still brings home the win. Takes the win in Australia. The Italian
Home Grand Prix
in Italy will take the win.
Driving the Ferrari.
And Aldebaran will take the win in Monaco. And there we go. Aldebaran wins. So anyway, it was on the last lap at that point.
Then on lap 16, I went for it.
There's F1 Adams currently on the back of Aldebaran, and he breaks down the inside. They're going to go side by side. Black Lab is there as well. F1 Adam, he's currently passed.
They get a Ferrari sandwich.
Oh, both of the kicks go through. Both of the kicks get past Aldebaran. That is insane. They go together. They're still side by side. Black Lab will make it work. Black Lab stays ahead. Both the kick boys get past him.
Wow.
It was such a great moment, and Black Lab sneaking through as well made it even better. Ultimately it only lasted 2 laps and Aldebaran got back past again, but still, it was a special couple of minutes. I didn't have the pace to stay with the top 2 after that, but the podium was still on, and things got properly spicy on that last lap.
F1 Adam, oh my god, they're all over the place. Black Lab will take third, but he won't keep third because of his time penalties. F1 Adam will try and stay ahead.
F1 Adam's podium.
F1 Adam wants to try and stay ahead, but Antonio's going to get the inside here. Black Lab will come round and go over third, but F1 Adam will take the podium.
F1 Adam's getting the podium.
Third.
That was a good one, but still not a win.
F1 Adam will go in. Let's do it. F1 Adam says let's do it.
I rolled the dice and stopped early for slicks. It stopped raining, I dropped back from the leaders, so thought I might as well give it a try. The track was still too wet though, so definitely the wrong call. But Black Lab stayed out on the inters, and it worked a treat as he ended up in the lead. The team were keeping me updated on his progress. I wasn't doing too bad myself after the strategy blunder, so Sauber were looking good for something potentially pretty special here.
Both of the kick boys have time penalties, which sucks. It's whether they can make the most of everyone battling and getting involved. Because Black Lab is now 2 seconds ahead of Messiah.
Sadly, Black Lab didn't hold on for the win, but he did get third and I was fifth, so a big haul of points for the team. And all of a sudden, Sauber were leading the Constructors' Championship. If we can keep consistently getting decent results and maybe, just maybe, sneak a victory in the second half of the season, who knows? We could pull this off.
I mean, F1 Adams pulled that time down.
Yeah, it's at 2.9. He can see them, but he's only got 1 lap to do it in. And F1 Adam made up some really good time, but finished in 5th. F1 Adam in a hotel room, coming through in 6th, really good. The kick boys between them have had 30 top 10 finishes, which I think the second team have had like 24 or something. So they're consistent top 10 finishers, and that's the reason why they're top of the team standings, even though the kick boys have not won a race. F1 Adam wants to go to the dive bomb on flip, and they're both going to go. Wow, they're both going to take it. As F1 Adam is about to go side by side with Halo. We'll get the inside run here.
Come on, Adam, you need to win a race before the end of the season.
I think he'll be happy with the Constructors. If the Kicks can win the Constructors, I think they'll be happy.
But not everything was plain sailing, and there were plenty of incidents which didn't go my way. First we had the pit lane speeding penalty at Zandvoort. Then that absurd grid drop at Monza where I thought I'd work miracles to avoid a massive crash. I don't know what the stewards were thinking. Then the unfortunate lap 1 collision at Baku, which broke my front wing. At Singapore, Aldebaran completely wiped me out. The puncture in Austin, where the car then got stuck doing 0.1 miles per hour down the pit lane. That monumental crash at Brazil, where I've no idea how the car was able to keep going. And then when I came around the last corner at Vegas and headfirst into a recovering Smart Pleasure. Just no way I could avoid him. I've had a bad run of races. We weren't getting close to winning any of them, but somehow Sauber still had a genuine shot at winning the title. Black Lab had kept us in it. We'd lost the lead in the Constructors to Ferrari, but not by a lot. What I needed now was a nice straightforward weekend and just bag some points, and hope Ferrari had a bit of a mare.
As Aldebaran retires?
Aldebaran will be starting last for the sprint. At the moment, the kick boys will be loving it.
In the sprint, me and Black Lab were well inside the points, and with Aldebaran between us, we've already pulled a few back. Then in the main race, I thought I'd try my usual trick of pitting early for the hards. It kind of worked, and it got me ahead of Mr. Potato Aim. I think I was 7th in the end after all the penalties were applied, so it was okay. Black Lab had another stormer though, and he was up in 4th, only a few seconds off the leader. It just about put us back in the lead, 8 points ahead of Ferrari. Alpine, led by Messiah, aren't out of the running either, especially since the finale in Abu Dhabi is double points.
I think he'll be the first person to actually win a Constructors and not win the race.
Yeah, at the moment,
Well, him and Black Lab.
they're currently winning the Constructors, but they haven't finished higher than 3rd or something between them.
It's all to play for. I've been doing this for 3 seasons now without achieving anything. This is my moment. Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me go join an F1 league and win some money. Once I was 7 years old. It was a quick grid, but we were more consistent, pushing each other to the limits, often coming 7th. By Austria, both of us were fighting out a Baron. Never fast, but racking up points, that was so apparent. Once we were 11 rounds in, and Harry told me the Saubers need a good result in Hungary. Once we were 11 rounds in. I always had that dream that we might win a race, so we started driving hard, we started getting 3rd place. Something about that trophy just always seemed to bore me, 'cause only wins I really love and really want desperately. Once we were 20 rounds in, there still were no wins, but somehow we were leading the championship. Once we were 20 rounds in. I only see my goals, I want to win that title. We can beat the Ferraris and we can beat Messiah. I got Black Lab with me, we are 8 points clear, and there's one race left to go, the title's oh so near. Once Sauber was in 1st place, it was the last race. We were starting down the back of the reverse grid. Once Sauber was in 1st place. Soon we'll be 30 laps in. We broke our front wings in a pile-up out of turn 3 caused by Mickey. Soon we'll be 30 laps in. I'm still learning how to drive, the stewards keep calling for me. They judge my racecraft and they hand me 5-second penalties. Most of the boys are still here, some are still out seeking glory, and some I want to leave behind like Flip, stop crashing with me. Soon I was running in 8th, my teammates in 14th. Remember, we need points and these points will not be enough. We're gonna need a miracle from here to pull this off. The problem is the Alpines have finished in 5th and 4th. Soon Sauber will be in 3rd. The others were just too good and they were able to get big points here when it mattered. Soon Sauber will be in 3rd. Soon Sauber will be in 3rd. The others were just too good and they were able to get big points here when it mattered. Soon Sauber will be in 3rd. Once Sauber was in 1st place, they couldn't hold on and lost out to the Alpines and Ferraris. Once Sauber was in 1st place. Once Sauber was in 1st place. Sadly, it wasn't to be. But there is one positive out of this season. I beat Flip.
season itself, been very enjoyable. It's been very enjoyable. I've really enjoyed racing against Adam this year. We're very evenly matched, and we've had some fantastic scraps on the track and off them. So yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed racing him and winding him up as well. Next season, more of the same.